Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Miami's offense will come out first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Canes will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Memphis offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And he'll be brought down. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there down. Breaks into the open.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Canes are in the red zone. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Gets it, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing. There he goes! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Did as he throws. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air. He's taking the shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver is being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet, and he's wrestled to the ground. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They punted away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. Spins away from the defense. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Got his man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Caves look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Golden Eagles have to find a way. Games like these, ones that are right there, the good teams dig down deep. They're up by just 1 over Southern Miss. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the run, it's Coates. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Memphis will be forced to punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. And the Canes send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Miami. How about this defense taking one back to the house? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Potts.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's high. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
With the score, Miami 24, Memphis 3.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And the Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th down.
Turning it on! And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 1st down, running the read option to the right. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Marshall. Knocked off his feet. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finding an escape route. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Rockets' offense is pouring it on. Feels like they're trying to make a statement today, and that statement is, don't mess with us.
Breaks into the open. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Next up, 9. Brings up second down.
Gives it on the option. Makes it tough to the hand. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
31, Memphis, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Makes the catch. After 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes one man miss. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Result of the play is a turnover on
Oops,
down.
someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
A strike downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
38, Memphis 17.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Caught over the middle. It's Potts. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's high. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. He's got the tight end. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that, you defend everything, I'll take it myself, in for 6.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Memphis, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.